Okay, now you should be able to hear me. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Let me check my... what do we got? I know it's a little bit of a lag. Reese Bowling and Anthony Noble checking in. Yeah, there we go. I got sound. Yay. Steph Infection watching. Wow, Scream Heart. And Jay Oakley checking in. What's up, Jay? Why is my monitor not on over there? Interesting. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I will be right back. Bear with me. I have, I don't know why my monitor's not on, but let's unplug that and see what happens. Come on, monitor. Is there a reason? Oh, there we go. I guess it was loose. Sorry about that, guys. My monitor over the camera was loose. The cable was loose, I should say. All right. Reese Bolin checking in. Hey, brother, hope you're having another wicked day. You are absolutely amazing, fantastic, and incredible, dude. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in. Let me get my chat up here in the window. Thank you, guys. I got my coffee. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm pretty caught up. We're gonna get to some news. We got lots of news in horror today. I see all kinds of stuff popping up. Steph Infection checking in, saying, "Hey, Scream Hearts." So real quick, I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. If you're new here, I'm Deadsville director Ronin James. I've been a professional stuntman for over 20 years, stunt coordinator, done some rigging, done some driving, done some setting zombies on fire, a little bit of everything. You've probably seen me die at least once, probably more than that, or get my ass kicked by the star or something in many, many TV shows and movies. You can check out all my credits on imdb under Jae Greene, Jaegrene. That's my stage name. And yeah, you can see some of the stuff you've worked on, that I've worked on, that you've probably seen me in and don't even realize it. So yes, now I am the content creator, the insane brain behind Deadsville Productions, along with Steph Infection and Maddie Morningstar. And yeah, we got lots of content coming. We're shooting again tonight. This might be a short episode today. We'll see how fast I can get through all the news and chat with you guys for a little bit. And yes, then I'm going to have to dip out of here because we have a shoot tonight with the one and only Dirk Darkley, goth fuckboy. Yes, apparently he is very popular because everybody wants more Dirk Darkley. So yeah, we're going to shoot some more Dirk Darkley tonight. We got a few things in mind, including Dirk Darkley's How to Get a Goth Girl. So if you've ever wondered how you too could get your very own goth girl, like a Steph Infection or a Maddie Meek or a Vampira or a Wednesday, a Legal Age Wednesday. I don't know how old that doll's supposed to be. But yes, if you would like a goth girl, Dirk Darkley will shoot a video tonight to show you how to get one. So should be something. All right, we will get to some news now. But yes, make sure you like, subscribe, follow. We are on Twitch. And we're on Kick, and we're on Facebook, of course, where most of our interaction goes on. And we are also on YouTube. So you can check us out anywhere. Join the chat. If you want to ask any questions, feel free to ask me anything. I'm always down to talk whatever. Stunts, horror, music, movies, TV, whatever you want. Comic books. I love good comic book. You know that. Whatever you guys want to chat about, you can always put it in the comments. And I'll pop your comments across the bottom here, like Reese Bowling's. Always enjoy watching your lives. They're absolutely wicked, brother. Thank you, Reese. Appreciate that. All right. That said, we will get to some horror news, shall we? And I'll go to my share screen here. And if you caught us yesterday, we had a special 8 p.m. edition of Deadsville Horror Talk. Steph Infection joined me. It's been a little while since Steph Infection and I did a live together, especially. So you never know what kind of shenanigans will ensue when we are live. But we went live, and we did. We voted. We each did our cast our ballots on iHorror Awards here on iHorror.com. If you have not voted yet, you can go to iHorror.com, cast your ballot. They had some cool categories. Steph and I agreed on a lot. We disagreed on maybe one or two, I think, that were in there we had difference of opinion on. But there was a lot to talk about because we have a lot of these movies we had seen. So there was a lot of the nominees that we saw in there we had seen, including, you see Eli Roth there. So, yes, Thanksgiving is in the nominees. So you can check it out if you love Thanksgiving or any of the other awesome movies that came out last year that are nominated. You can vote for them there. And you can go back and watch our live stream yesterday too and see what we voted for and see our shenanigans, along with, we did a Reaper Pepper Cheese Curl Challenge at the end of the show, much to our chagrin. All right, well, we're here on iHorror, and this is from Cameron McFarland. 14 minutes ago, The Bride drops new release date for its Universal Monster reimagining. And I'll go through this quick. There's the classic picture from the old movie of The Bride. Fans of the classic Universal Monster films will be pleased to hear that The Bride now has an official release date. The film is modern retelling of the classic tale of The Bride of Frankenstein. The Bride is set to open in theaters on October 3rd, 2025, just in time for the spooky season. At this point, we don't know much about the plot other than it will have something to do with The Bride of Frankenstein. However, what we do know is the cast list is amazing, and that's debatable. The Bride is set to star Annette Bening, Jesse Buckley, Christian Bale, Penelope Cruz, and Peter Sarsgaard. Sorry. And there they all are, set to play in The Bride. In the legacy of the Universal Monster films, if the legacy of the Universal Monster films doesn't excite you, the cast list should. Maggie Gyllenhaal directed the film. Maggie is primarily known for her appearances in Donnie Darko in The Dark Knight. I was not a fan. Basing a film on The Bride of Frankenstein, its situation, Gyllenhaal could be rewarded for bringing this icon to an era. But when working with the classics, it's going to be hard to impress generations of fans that love the original films. That's all the information we have at this time. So feel free to comment, Boo Believers. What are your thoughts? A modern reimagining. I'm like Frankenstein with fire. Whenever they say like modern reimagining, I'm usually like, just set it back when it was, because then they try it, just like this fucking Crow. Well, we're gonna have a modern reimagining, and we're gonna put shitty tattoos all over them and make them look like a meth head from your fucking neighborhood hanging out at the corner on the 7-Eleven one night asking you for change. Like, stop the modern reimaginings. No, we don't. Fuck. I mean, I like a period piece. Who doesn't like a period piece? Do you not like a period piece? I don't get it. All right, you guys tell me. I don't like Maggie Gyllenhaal. And now I'm not a big fan of this whole modern reimagining. And Christian Bale's playing the monster, which could be good. I mean, it's hit or miss with him. It depends. It's an emotionless creature. So that should work with Christian Bale. He's pretty good at emotionless creatures. That's kind of his thing, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Anthony Noble checks in, says, hopefully she's better behind the camera than she was in front. I agree. I didn't like her acting, and I'm not keen on this whole modern reimagining of The Bride. I'd rather country. I like my bride from the old country. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer my bride from the old country. I don't know. Reese chimes in, says, I agree with you, brother. Not the biggest fan of it either. Just have to see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a chance. Again, because I love Universal Monsters. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them to get this Universal Monsters universe off the ground, but I can't have really high hopes when this is the route that they're going. All right, well, we'll see. Maybe Maggie's a better director than she was an actress. I guess we'll just have to find out. Steph Infection says, I'm looking forward to anything with the bride, of course, being inspiration for Steph Infection's persona with us here in Deadsville. Yeah, again, I love the bride as well. So I'm definitely interested, but I'm going in with really low expectations on this one, I guess is what I should say. So, all right, you guys can let us know in the chat. Moving on, but staying on iHorror because that's where we get all our best news. And if you didn't notice, iHorror followed us. They shared our live stream to their story yesterday. They joined the chat yesterday. Super cool of the people at iHorror. So thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. And yes, this is my go-to news source. Like iHorror is usually on top of it. I use some of the other sites, Joe Blow, Fangoria, Bloody Disgusting, but the first one I go to is usually iHorror. So here we go. And I don't know if you guys remember this one or not, but who remembers Z Nation on the Sci-Fi Channel many years ago? Many years ago, there was a show, like when Walking Dead was at when it first came out, and it was at its peak, and it was doing real well, and everybody's like, yeah, Walking Dead, woo! And the Walking Dead craze was going nuts, and it was like the big thing. Well, the Asylum, famous for their mockbusters, wound up putting out their own kind of undead apocalypse series, if you will, Walking Dead style series, and it was called Z Nation. And man, I loved it. It was campy, but it was so much fun. The characters, like the actors weren't great. I think it was shot in Canada. There was a lot of Canadian actors in there. But it was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed Z Nation. DJ Squalls was in there. If you remember, if you're a fan of DJ Squalls and some of his stuff, God, I forget the big movie that he did, the where he played the nerdy kid. But Anthony Noble remembers it. It figures Anthony Noble, the Canadian, remembers this Canadian show, this Canadian shot like mockbuster of The Walking Dead. But yes, man, loved it. I fucking loved it. So let's see what's going on here in the world of Asylum and Z Nation. The Walking Dead may be the most influential zombie program to have aired, but there was a time when the franchise faced some serious competition, most notably from the sci-fi original Z Nation. The series is loved for its fun approach to the zombie genre. Unlike The Walking Dead, Z Nation never took itself too seriously and focused on entertainment above all else. Didn't they have an episode with juggalos? There was like there was like a whole juggalo like farm with these like post-apocalyptic juggalos. It was so much fun. The series is lovers. Fans were devastated to hear that the series would be canceled after the ending of its 5th season. Yes, I remember, man. God, it was a fun show. Oh man, I remember all these characters now. This is a fucking blast from the past right here. New America. This was so much fun. Yeah, this is a really fun show. Black Summer would be set in the same universe. The series ultimately failed to grasp the elements that fans enjoyed so much in Z Nation and was eventually scrapped. Interesting. But all hope is not lost. The Asylum posted an update on X today indicating the series may return for another season. This cryptic post offers zero insight into what the team has planned next for the franchise, but it's better than nothing. The main concern will be whether Z Nation will have the pulling power necessary to keep viewers interested after such a long break. The final episode of the series aired almost 6 years ago, and fans may have forgotten about it at this point. I'll admit, I pretty much had until I saw this, but now that I see it, I'm excited. Either way, more horror is always better. That's all the information on Z Nation we have at this time. Stay tuned. And Here's the Asylum's page. Sorry, folks, we took a brief break, but now that we're back, Z Nation announcement soon. That's fucking awesome, man. I fucking loved Z Nation. That's fucking awesome. Go ahead, Asylum. Good for you. Make them shitty-ass mockbusters, get you some money, and then make a decent, fun little show. You know, I like it. Because they have actually, you know, besides this, they did the fucking Sharknado movies, right? Wasn't that? No, that wasn't. Was it Asylum? I don't remember. But it seems to be the way. Maddie Morningstar checking in. Hi, Mads. Mwah, Scream Art. We'll see you here tonight for some Dirk Darkly shenanigans. Let me jump back to the chat here. Yes, Anthony. Z Nation ruled. I am really looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what they what's going to happen. Is it going to be a continuation? Is it like 10 years later? Are they going to bring some of the same actors back? It's only been 6 years, so they could bring some of the same actors back, I'm sure. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what's up with Z Nation. So, and Maddie says, can't wait for tonight. I love Dirk Darkly. Oh, he loves you too, Mads. Don't worry. He loves all his goth girls. All you lovely goth girls. They're Dirk's favorites. All his Dirklings. All right, let's get back to the horror news here. That does it for Z Nation. Next up, we talked about this last night, but in case you missed it, Neve Campbell is returning as Sidney Prescott in the new Scream film, directed by none other than Kevin Williamson himself. So there it is. And in case you missed the big news, this was big news yesterday. We talked about this last night. I'm not going to read the whole article again. The gist is Neve Campbell posted this herself. And there's her script. Story by James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick. Directed by Kevin Williamson and Neve Campbell's name across the front, since that is her copy. And we got it. We got Neve. The fans spoke. I'm sure it also didn't hurt that the studio lost both of their young actresses, and it also probably didn't hurt that the director bailed, the directing team bailed, and got fired or quit. I don't even know. I don't know. Whatever happened, that whole thing was a fiasco. So now we're back on track. I didn't like those last two movies anyway. I didn't think they upheld the spirit of the Scream franchise. And if you want to know more about that, you can watch last night's live stream. We're going to move past this one pretty quick. I'm just glad Nev's back. Getting Kevin Williamson to direct is really cool. Original writer of the original series. So, you know, he gets Scream. So we should get a good movie from this next one. Let's see who else they managed to bring back. Are we going to get the return of... Neve Campbell's character is married to what's his name's character now too, McDreamy's character, who was just in. I'm drawing a blank on the name. God damn it, who was just voted sexiest man, and he was in Thanksgiving. So, I mean, they might be bringing him back too, and I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. And Patrick Dempsey. Sorry, Patrick Dempsey. Yes, Patrick Dempsey. I wonder if they'll bring him back. Will they bring Stu Macher back? Is he alive? So many questions, so many ways to go. But it's a great first start knowing Neve is back and Kevin Williamson. So, fingers crossed. But I have high hopes for Scream, unlike that Bride stuff where I'm not too thrilled with the creatives behind that. Yes, Anthony chimes in. Patrick Dempsey. Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second, but I got it. But yes, hopefully we'll see more of the old cast return. Obviously, Gail is still alive, so we should see Courtney Cox in there again. All right, moving on. This was another one from yesterday I wanted to do. We didn't get a chance to do, but the Salem's Lot film will be a straight-to-streaming release, reports Cameron McFarland on iHorror. And I love the old Salem's Lot movie. creepy. It was, I should say TV series. It was like a made-for-TV movie that was, I think it was like 2 or 3 parts when they made it, when they originally put it out. So I was looking forward to this, but there's just been so much hang up with it, and it seems like, I mean, we're not hearing a lot, and then we'll hear something, and then we won't hear anything, and it's like, what the fuck is going on with this movie? So here we go. For better or worse, Salem's Lot will not be receiving a theatrical release. The film will instead be released via HBO's streaming platform Max. Fans have been waiting eagerly on updates regarding the film after it was announced in 2019. Since then, the film has faced distribution issues following the merger of Warner Media and Discovery Inc. Okay, well, I guess that explains some of it. Salem's Lot was originally scheduled to hit theaters shortly after its announcement, but after the merger, that date was moved to April 2023. This was the last official update regarding the film. It was announced by Warner Brothers Discovery today that the film will be releasing on Max sometime this year. So it's just fucking sitting there, and these jackasses are just sitting on it. Some fans may be worried that this transition to streaming may indicate that Salem's Lot isn't up to snuff. But Stephen King doesn't feel that way. Earlier this year, he made a post on X discussing the film. Between you and me, Twitter, I've seen the new Salem's Lot, and it's quite good. King continued, old school horror filmmaking, slow build, big payoff. Not sure why WB is holding it back. Not like it's embarrassing or anything. Who knows? I just write the fucking things. That's a great fucking quote by Stephen King. Who knows? I just write the fucking things. You gotta love his bluntness and dropping the F-bombs. Do it. Yeah, Stephen, tell him. That's fucking great. Yeah, I mean, and he should know. I mean, if it was a piece of shit, he wouldn't be out here saying, yeah, get this piece of shit out. So, yeah, he says it's not like it's embarrassing or anything. All right, well, I guess we will find out sometime this year. It isn't clear yet how this change will change Salem's Lot's reception, but either way, any news is good news. All right, well, there you go. This year sometime, it's going right to streaming. It's been a long time coming, so we'll see. All right, we got another one here on iHeart. Parker Finn is wrapped production on a new Smile sequel, and I really liked Smile. I know some people hated it. It was one of those films that people either loved or hated it, I felt like. There wasn't a lot of people that were just like, meh. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty good, man. I liked the acting. I thought was really good. Now, there were parts in it where I was like, no, why would you do this? Like, dumb fucking horror movie decisions. But I thought that the build and the way that the story kind of wove together, and you never kind of know, is she crazy? Is she not crazy? Is this whole thing is it really a demon? And it kind of plays out more, you kind of get a reveal at the end, of course, but I enjoyed it, man. I liked Smile. And I really liked the marketing campaign that they did with people just standing up in the middle of like baseball games being broadcast on TV behind home plate and just smiling creepily at the fucking screen, at the camera. It was pretty cool. So, all right, Smile is one of the creepiest horror films of recent memory. The film was applauded. Oh, and this is, written by Cameron McFarland. The film was applauded for its use of disturbing imagery and unpredictable twists. The film premiered in September 2022 and achieved box office success, sparking anticipation among fans for news of a sequel. Turns out that they wouldn't have to wait long. The good folks over at Screen Rant recently caught up with one of the film stars, Luke Gage, who gave a surprising update on the film. The untitled sequel to Smile has wrapped production. There you go. And is this the new? Oh, that's the new. What Makes You Smile? I guess that's the new poster. That's pretty fucking cool. Or is that the original? Okay, I guess that's just the original Smile poster. I never saw that one before, though. Very cool. Jake was attending the South by Southwest premiere of his new Roadhouse remake. Wow, okay, we got a Roadhouse remake too, huh? When Screen Rant caught up with him, here's what the Smile actor had to say about the project. I just wrapped. We finished in upstate New York. It's going to be really good. I'm really excited for everyone to see that one. Doing a lot of sequels, it feels like this year. The year of the sequel. I hope you like it. Parker Finn, the director of that, it was crazy how much he knows this genre of movies and how he's able to recreate it and make it fresh. It was such a cool formula to follow. How did nobody think to do that creepy smile face? My smile face is so good. Joining Jake in the Smile sequel will be Naomi Scott, Rosemary DeWitt, Dylan Galula, Raul Castillo, Miles Gutierrez Riley, and the marvelous Kyle Gallner. Kyle Gallner was in the previous one. He's the actor who ended in the previous one and kind of caught. So it might just pick up right where it left off because he's the one that's like Chase. He's the ex-boyfriend, right? Kyle Gallner, unless I'm mistaken. He's the actor that plays the cop boyfriend who's like the detective, like trying to track this whole thing and eventually makes the dumb move of going in the fucking house to watch the girl kill herself, and he takes the demon in. So there's our pickup. There you go. It'll probably be a brief part for him, with him transferring it to somebody else early on in the movie, and we start a whole new story. So, George Giordano checking in. What's up, George? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Anthony Noble says, fuck Roadhouse. It'll probably star Nick Cage. Anthony's hatred for Nick Cage knows no bounds. No, it stars this other guy. I forget his name. We just read the story about him. Jake, what is it? Who is it? Jake somebody. Oh no, Luke Gage. One of the film stars, Luke Gage. Okay. But then they call him Jake instead of Luke. Joining Jake, and then maybe it's Jake Gage? I don't know. Okay, there's a typo, so I don't know. But we're going to move on. Oh, I know you guys have been waiting for this next story, and we're staying on iHorror, of course. You guys can join in, jump in the chat and message your thoughts. Let me know what you think of Smile 2. Or did you like Smile? Are you looking forward to Smile 2? And we will move on to the new, also from Cameron McFarland, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 clip shows Tigger in all his bloody glory. So we're going to watch a clip, folks. We're going to watch a clip, Boo Believers. And it's for this piece of shit, Blood and Honey 2. There's Tigger. It's just a mask on a person in a fucking, in a straight jacket. Okay, Reese Frake Waterfield really upped their game for this sequel. While the first film was a humorous slasher, the effects and the makeup left a lot to be desired. This is not the case for Winnie the Pooh Blood 92. This sequel looks awesome. It looks reminiscent of some of the great neo-slasher films such as Hatchet. Although the original film received its first Razzie this year, things may be looking up for Winnie and his group of friends. Right now, it's too early to tell. Don't tell me that. This is shit. This is going to be shit. Winnie the Pooh Blood 92 is said to be released in theaters on March 26, 2024, but the film will only be playing for 3 days, because that's all anybody will put up with it for. It will be limited to March 26, 27th, 28th. While the film's premiere is close, the project is being heavily marketed. Today, an age-restricted new clip of the film dropped. If you want to see the brutal version of Tigger, you can watch it here. Winnie the Pooh Blood 92 will feature Tallulah Evans, Alina Desmond, Scott Chambers, and more people we've never heard of before. Except for Peter D'Souza Faney, who was in The Pope's Exorcist. Okay. Also, it's rumored this film will introduce characters for the upcoming public domain horror films. One can only hope this is done in some kind of MCU after-credit scene. Oh, Lord. Look at this fucking Pooh 2. Hashtag Pooh 2. Friends will gather. Oh, my God. This is awful. All right, I guess we're going to go watch on YouTube. Here we go, folks. Oh, look at that terrible CGI tail. That was awful.
Better watch where you go, bitch.
Oh, man, I don't even know. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. This just looks so bad. All right. Now we're getting off that quick. That looks like shit. Steph says you got to make the screen bigger. Sorry, guys. Let me make the screen bigger and we'll play it again so you guys can see it. Hang on. Let me blow up my screen here. No, pause, motherfucker, pause. Steph, you asked for it. Now you're going to see it. Now you're going to get it. Here it comes. And yep. You want to see that clip now, Steph Infection? Here we go. Back here and boom. Oh, terrible CGI tail. He's got his her eyeballs on his fingers. It sounds like ghetto Freddy Krueger. That's just terrible. Oh, man. Anthony Noble says, the real Pooh is a Canadian treasure from Winnipeg. Yes. Pooh equals shit, says TJ. Yep. Hashtag Pooh 2. It looks fucking terrible. Stephen Feck says, oh my God, that's awful. And Maddie chimes in and says, blah. Yeah, it looks awful. It looks so fucking awful. Steph says, I was just going to say it won the worst movie at the Razzies. Yep. Fucking terrible. There you go. Pooh 2. No desire to see that shit whatsoever. Speaking of no desire to see a shitty fucking remake, The Crow remake gets a short teaser. Full trailer will be released tomorrow. And this is today at about 1 o'clock. So we got a teaser. You guys ready to watch a teaser of this shit? We get the full trailer tomorrow. We've seen the pictures. Oh, after spending more than a decade in development hell, a remake of The Crow has made its way through production and is set to receive a theatrical release courtesy of Lionsgate on June 7th. A couple weeks ago, we saw the first images of Bill Skarsgård and singer FKA Twigs as the new versions of goth rocker Eric Draven and the love of his life, Shelley. Images that didn't go over well with the original Crow director, Alex Proyas. It didn't go over well with a lot of people, in case you weren't paying attention. There was a lot of people those images did not go over well with. All right. Now we've been informed that a full trailer for the film will be released online tomorrow, and while we wait for that, a very short teaser has made its way online and can be seen in the embed above. In this teaser, we're treated to the sight of Skarsgård writhing around in a thick liquid that's presumably meant to be blood, and that's it. There we go. All right, let's just watch this fucking thing. Yeah, you can see his shitty tattoos. The film has the following synopsis. Soulmates Eric Draven and Shelley Webster are brutally murdered when the demons of her dark past catch up with them. Victim blame much? Given the chance to save his true love by sacrificing himself, Eric sets out to seek merciless revenge on their killers, traversing the worlds of the living and the dead to put the wrong things right. The role of Eric Draven in the original film was, of course, played by Brandon Lee, who is rolling in his grave. Sorry, that's not written there. Says, who was killed on set in a tragic accident that was caused by a series of mistakes and oversights. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Other people in the cast, other people in the fucking production. Here's nipple eye. Who the fuck nipple? I mean, just these ironic tattoos. God, I just don't understand it, man. TJ says, I will never watch iCloud Crow. Oh, shit. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay, George says, okay, time to make furries, the revenge of conventions. Okay, George is making some furries, apparently. George is a fabricator as well and crafter. Anthony Noble's in with the Crow. He still wants to see it. I heard it's based more on the comic where he's a mix of Alice Cooper and Iggy Pop. I just think it's more... I mean, I just hate when they do this. This just oozes... that meme with Steve Buscemi, that, hey, fellow kids, like he's a tryhard. They're trying too hard for him to be cool, to make him cool with the kids. It's like so fucking tryhard looking to me. The fucking stupid mullet and oh, dude, all the bad tattoos. Like, and I like Bill Skarsgård. Don't get me wrong. I like him as an actor. But, oh, George was talking about the poo thing. The furries, yeah. This just screams try hard. This like some studio execs are trying so hard to connect with like the Post Malone generation and the fucking Machine Gun Kelly generation, which if you know anything about the Crow, that's not what it was about. It wasn't, he wasn't some like pop dude. He was like a goth rocker. He was like a dark, he wasn't making rap on SoundCloud, that's for sure. And that's what this dude looks like. He should have he should have a grill in and be, like a multicolored, what's that clown's name? Takeshi 6ix9ine grill in and be, making raps and flashing money on TikTok. That's what this dude looks like. I'm sorry. That's what the fucking character looks like to me. And if that's your thing, do you, but that's not my Crow. So, yeah, I won't be watching this shit either, most likely, unless the trailer that comes out tomorrow totally wows me. I'm also not really, like, cool with the synopsis changing. They're changing the story. They're made it about Shelley's demons coming back to haunt her. And from what I understand, she had spent time in a mental institution, and her demons from her time in the mental institution come back and kill them both. And Eric gets the chance, it kills them both, and Eric gets to come back and say, it just screams like, again, try hard, because that's the new thing to do in Hollywood, is to have I'm going to go back to double screen here, because this is going to be a bit of a rant. But here's my problems with the Crow. This is it. I'm going to have my Crow rant. Aside from the ridiculous, stupid tattoos and him looking like a try-hard, Post Malone, Machine Gun Kelly wannabe, they have taken liberties with the story and turned Shelley into the kind of like the villain here. If it's like, so what did she do? Her mental illness is the reason the demons come back and kill her and kill Eric. Like, it's her fault. They're making it her fault. They're bringing the mental illness thing in because that's the cool thing to do. Everybody is self-diagnosing on the internet nowadays, and everybody's got mental illness, and everybody's, anxiety, depression, and I get it. We're all fucking feeling it these days. But, to take the story was so simple. She was murdered just randomly. That's what makes it so, like, her death was so, like, random, and that's what makes it so heartbreaking, that she was ripped from him. And they were robbed. This wasn't, they didn't this synopsis makes it feel like they had it coming, like, what the fuck? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And again, it seems very try-hardish. Hollywood try-hard. That's going to be my new catchphrase here on the show. Hollywood try-hard, because that's what this fucking oozes to me. This just oozes of Hollywood try-hard, of these there's like a bunch of clean-cut white dudes in an office somewhere, and they're like, yeah, we're going to remake The Crow. Well, how do we connect with the kids? Hey, have you seen Machine Gun Kelly? There we go. Let's make The Crow look like Goth Machine Gun Kelly. The kids love goth, and they love the Machine Gun Kelly. Hey, I like it. Let's put a bunch of stupid tattoos on them. How about a nipple eye guy? I love it. Nipple eye guy it is. And here we have it. Nipple fucking eye guy. And then they're writing the script. The script comes back and like, this is pretty good, but there's not enough buzzwords for mental health. We need to really work some more mental health stuff in here. How can we shoehorn some mental health shit and talk about how everybody's connect with the kids on the mental health, because everybody's into their mental health now. So let's put that in there too. So they made it this bullshit backstory of she has demons from her time in a fucking mental hospital. Oh, it's so fucking lame. It's so fucking lame. I'm sorry. George Giordano says, could be worse. Island Boys. Yep. I love the memes with the Island Boys with the Crow, where it's the Crow and it's got the one Island Boy. He's like, that fucking stupid look on his face. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to get off the fucking Crow rant now. This shit just looks and sounds fucking terrible. Terrible. Oh, I need something to cheer me up. What could that be? Bloody disgusting. Godzilla X Kong official tickets on sale trailer celebrates the legacy of the Monsterverse. All right, this is going to be the last one for the day. Boo believers, then I'm going to get out of here. So if you want to check in the comments, make sure you do. If you want to ask me anything about what we have coming up or anything I've worked on, anything like that, feel free. We're going to watch this tickets on sale trailer for Godzilla X Kong, and there's a new shot of Zilla we're seeing as he looks like he's rising from some ice as he's charged up in the pink, which looks way more purple to me than pink, but okay, people want to get their fucking titties twisted about Godzilla being pink now. That looks more like purple. I don't know. Anyway, Legends epic-sized Monsterverse returns to the big screen on March 29th with Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, and tickets for the Kaiju Showdown are on sale now. In celebration, check out a brand new Legacy trailer below, which recaps the 10-year history of the big screen Monsterverse, and find brand new official posters underneath. Rebecca Hall is back as Dr. Eileen Andrews, with Brian Tyree Henry also returning as Bernie Hayes, and they'll be joined in Godzilla X Kong by Dan Stevens. I have no idea who that is. Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire is the thrilling fifth film in the Monsterverse series and sees the legendary titans Godzilla and Kong team up to face a world-ending threat so terrifying that neither could survive alone. And we've already seen what the fucking threat is. It's a big red ape. It's a big red scarred ape. It's like Scar from fucking Lion King, right? Adam Wingard directs, screenplay by Terry Rossio and Simon Barrett and Jeremy Slater, from a story by Rossio, Wingard, and Barrett. This latest entry in the Monsterverse franchise follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tied them to humankind forever. Kylie Huddle, Alex Ferns, and Fala Chen also star. Yay. Okay, let's look at these posters real quick before we watch this trailer. We're gonna have to see this in real 3D. Maddie, Steph, whoever. This one's gonna be a 3D-er. This looks fucking awesome. I love this. He's got like the fucking gills on the side and everything, and they glow, and Kong got this big infinity gauntlet, battle gauntlet now. Filmed for IMAX. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go big or go home. Dolby Digital. Look at that shit. That's fucking awesome. I really like that one. That's rad. All right, let's check out this little teaser here. And this sounds like it was like a it's going to be like a montage of the 10-year history here of the Monsterverse. I will make it big before playing, Steph Infection. Thank you for the reminder. Let's get back here to the big. We'll even close the chat overlay so you guys can see it real good and hide that.
You have no idea what's coming. It's going to send us back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, there he is. Check that dang pink Godzilla. Ooh.
This is something that we have never encountered.
Oh my God!
Ooh. Did he just jump on Godzilla's back and ride him? I gotta go back. Does he jump on Godzilla's back and ride him? Yes, he does! Look at that shit! Ah, that's fucking awesome! Ah, that looks fucking awesome. Fucking A! Ah, that's so fucking cool. Yeah, man, big dumb fun, and I am fucking here for it. That looks fucking awesome. Look at that. That is rad. He fucking rides him. He jumps on his back. It's fucking awesome. Ah, yeah. All right, that definitely cheered me up after the fucking crow rant. Holy shit. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, right? He's Zilla surfing, says Steph Infection. Yeah, we wanted to book some tickets tonight, I guess, right? Let's put the chat overlay back on here for you guys. And let's see which. There we go. I got our little screen. I'm all little over here. Hi. These posters are rad, though, man. I'm ready for this one. This is gonna be fun. Godzilla and Kong together. What do you guys think? Have you guys gotten your tickets yet? Are you going to get your tickets early? Comes out March 29th. Are you going to see it in IMAX, 3D, big? You're going to go big? Yeah, this is definitely the movie to go big. Yeah, that's going to be some fun. I'm fucking stoked. All right. Well, that's going to do it, Boo Believers. I don't think there's any other, I'll give a quick check, but pretty sure that's all for the news today. Time to get ready and do some content creation tonight with the lovely Fear Leaders, Maddie Morningstar and Steph Infection. We also have to finish the Devil video. That'll be next Tuesday. I think we have our second shoot for that, featuring the Fear Leaders as well, and Dickie will be there for that one. He wasn't at the first one. It was just the Fear Leaders. The next one will feature Dickie. So we're going to get that done and in the can. We have a stunt shoot that I have to reach out and schedule at the dojo down the street, Action Hero Dojo. Shout out to Chris Dyer. We're Big Daddy-O. He runs the Taekwondo school down the street where we do some wire work and stunt training. So if you ever wanted to learn how to do some basic stunts, the girls are actually going to learn to do some stuff tonight. We're going to do some stunt stuff, just basics, but it's a surprise. You'll see soon. It's going to be fun. All right. That's going to do it, Boo Believers. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you like and follow Maddie and Steph's pages as well. And all of our, Dickie Devil and the Deviants, Deadsville Productions, Deadsville Studios. And yeah, I got more content I have to finish editing. We got so much stuff coming out. Crafting video should be done I was working on it again earlier today, so it should be done hopefully tomorrow. You get to see Maddie craft a vacuum form bride mask from Retro A Go-Go, a nice big one. We make it glow. So Maddie puts some LED lights in. Almost done the how-to video. So a little crafting with Maddie Morningstar coming your way soon. All right, I guess that's going to do it. Did I check for more news? Yeah. I don't see anything else that we can get into here, to be honest. It's all stuff we've already discussed. So, all right, until tomorrow, Boo Believers. I got to be careful because it sounds like boob believers, right? That's what somebody has said. All right, until tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Until Friday. That's right. Daily Booze will be back on Friday. I'm still hard at work editing here on many different projects now, including Deadsville Rock and Roll Mysteries. So, Daily Booze Live will be back on Friday. We'll wrap up the week, and I will see you then, Boo Believers. Until then, stay spooky. Whoa!